Hi guys, it's Megan from imamom2.wordpress.com. So, mini confession, especially since I went and I did my placement back in May, June, and July, the housework has really taken a sidestep. And then the summer was just a write-off because the kids were home and, cleaning the house while the kids are home is kind of like shoveling snow in the middle of a snowstorm. It just isn't going to stay that way. I mean, having said that, I do take advantage of when the kids are at their dad's, so that then I can kind of get things back to normal, but it kind of feels like I'm never really getting ahead. I'm just kind of getting it back to where it's manageable, but I really want to get ahead. There's a bunch of stuff in the house that I really want to fix up and declutter and purge, and I feel like I'm constantly purging and decluttering, which I guess is the point, but I just want to kind of get back on track, I guess. And how I've done that in the past, I don't know if you've heard of her, but her name, I can't remember what her name is right now, but her kind of handle on the internet is the Flylady. I'll link her website below. I will say I am not at all affiliated. Oh, there's my cat Patches. He's gonna run down now. There we go. I'm not affiliated with the Flylady. She's not sponsoring me. Nothing. Just I've been able to. I've used her system with success in the past. How's that? And basically it's a way to kind of keep on track with the housework without burning yourself out, because currently that's what I'm doing. I kind of maintain a little bit during the week. Sorry, the cats are trying to fight underneath the computer here. I try to maintain things during the week, and then kind of every other weekend when the kids go to their dad's, I'll get kind of like a tiny, tiny portion of my house kind of further along or purged out or reorganized or something like that, which is a good thing, but I'd like for it to go a little faster. So I think if I can make the kind of everyday move a little easier, then I might be able to get a little bit further. Does that make any sense? I don't know if it makes sense. So anyway, how she kind of works is she sets up homes, or I guess her program sets up homes into what's called zones. And the different zones are kind of, they're major ones that most homes have, but you kind of have to tweak it for your own home. And I've just written it down in my day timer, so that's what I'm looking at when I look down right now. And each zone is set up per week. So, for example, September 1st to 5th was the entrance, front hall, and dining room. And today is actually September 9th, so I'm kind of pleased that I actually did the entrance and front hall. And I did a video about it. In preparation for the kids to go back to school. So I'm really pleased with that. However, the dining room was also included in that zone. Didn't get to that, but whatever. And then the next week is, which is this week, is actually the kitchen. That's from September 6th to 12th. September 13 to 19 is the bathroom and one other room. I'll probably end up doing the kids' rooms, or maybe even I'll start in on the dining room next week for that. And then September 20th to 26th is the master bedroom. And I'll admit, my master bedroom needs a lot of work, and it is not ready for me to be studying again once school starts next week for me, not the kids. The kids are already in school. So that's going to be a lot of work, I think, because it just looks like the whole place just threw up in it. So anyway, those are kind of the different zones that are set up for the household through the Flylady system. And what I find really cool about Flylady is that she always says that, you know, your house didn't become a mess overnight. It's going to take more than overnight to get it back to where you want it to be, or to get it to where you want it to be. She's got YouTube videos, she's got Flylady radio, she's got all these different places. So I used to, when I worked outside the home, I used to listen to her radio station. I used to have the videos on in the background while I was working at the desk. So I can actually hear her voice, her, you know, Southern American belle type of voice, telling me it's okay that the house is not perfect, that it's not magazine ready, all this kind of stuff. And I really like that. Because at the end of the day, my house is not going to be magazine ready, ever. Ever. I have children. I have a son with autism. I can't have trinkets and tchotchkes and whatever you want to call them. Pretty much I can't have anything breakable, because that's just something that can that can break easily and can be used as a weapon during a meltdown. So I really don't have a lot of that stuff, and frankly I don't want to dust them. I don't have collections of stuff to dust because I don't want to dust them. So having said that, I basically just wanted to recommit that I'm going to commit to the Flylady system again. And part of that, if you see on the website, and I'll link it below, is what she calls the Beginner 31 Baby Steps. And it's tiny little baby steps that you can do every single day to kind of try to keep yourself more organized and to get your house started. And that it'll take about 31 days to start these baby steps. So I thought if people were interested, I might actually take you through how I do these baby steps. I mean, some of them just kind of looking through all of them. Some of them it's kind of make sure you're doing today what you did yesterday. You know, the new task that you added yesterday, do it today as well, to kind of get you kind of in the habit of doing it. So the big thing for her though is to shine your sink. And every time that my kitchen, for example, becomes completely chaotic, I always have gone and shone my sink. And well, you can't have a beautiful sink without having your counters cleared off as well, and wiping down your cupboards and cleaning the floor, and it just kind of cascades from there. So as part of the day one of the baby steps, it is to go shine your sink. So I'm going to go do that. I actually really don't have much to do with that. I just have to kind of spray it and clean it because it's already actually empty because I've loaded the dishwasher already today. So that's it for kind of day one. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to kind of continue showing you how I'm doing on this 31 beginner baby steps and just kind of working my way through the Flylady system, because this week is actually to, you know, attack your kitchen, and she does email out everything to kind of give you some guidance as to where to go. My kitchen is actually not that bad. It's more the dining room and the master room or master bedroom, but you know what, I'll figure it out, and this at least gives me some structure and something to work on, and that kind of works for me, is to have that, to be able to do housekeeping, because I don't like doing it. Do you? There are so many other things that I could be doing. Reading, watching TV, watching YouTube videos, making YouTube videos, watching a movie, spending time with friends. Oh yeah, and spending time with my kids. I don't like spending all my time cleaning. Maybe I'm weird that way. But anyway, let me know below if you want to follow me in this journey, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Here's the initial of what I'm starting with before shining the sink. Clearly, I mean, it's not messy, so it's pretty easy to just kind of go and quickly shine it all up, so that then I have done my day one of the beginner baby steps for the Flylady system. There we go. I've removed everything and sprayed it all. Doesn't take that much time at all. I mean, it helps that I've got a wonderful dishwasher here that's loaded with everything in the kitchen that was dirty, so this really doesn't take much time when you're actually, well, basically when you keep on top of unloading and loading the dishwasher. There we go. Everything is cleaned off. My sink has been shined. I do have the stoppers in the dishwasher now, so when that's full, they'll get washed, and I'll put them back in there. So that took maybe 6 minutes. I should have actually timed it, but now my sink is shined, and I have finished day 1 of the beginner baby steps of the Flylady system.